Last played January 20th. That was a while ago. Update the game. It wasn't really that long ago, but for me, that was a little while ago. I need to change my audio settings. Download is starting. Oh no, because I'm uploading things. My internet's super slow. Okay, back in a sec. Download complete. Launch the game. Oh no, synchronizing cloud might take time too. No, it's going. It is loading. We're ready. 258 of 260. We're going to level up. Version 0.5.3.5. Cherry started playing this game. It will have been a while ago by the time this video comes out, but that's cool. One of my Steam friends. And just friends in general from starting YouTube. I don't know. What do I want to do today? We are going to... Didn't I already random last time? Random. That's the plan. We are playing as a plant engineer. We are going to tinker with cubes to combine them with other cubes. Engineer requires so much thought. Your starting leader grows, gaining HP over time. That sounds good. After an ally is created but not placed, there is a 20% chance it becomes an upgrade. I don't know exactly what this means. Created but not placed. It becomes an upgrade, except it doesn't consume any mana and won't upgrade neutral cubes. Cooldown 1 tick. Okay. After an ally is created but not placed. Okay. We have 3 nightmares. We want to unlock more, so I have to win this run. That is the goal. Capacitors. After you place a non-capacitor ally, also add a capacitor upgrade to your hand, which improve energy regeneration and add 10 energy. What? That sounds potentially really good. Upgrade must be placed above an ally or neutral cube. After this is created, lose mana equal to that cube's cost. Then exile that cube and this cube and create a combination below, except the combination doesn't have this ability. Every minute gain 10 energy. That sounds pretty amazing. After you place... Cost 3 mana. Ooh, this is super cheap too. Wait, that sounds really good, doesn't it? I think it does. Every second, each allied damaged leader deals 2 damage to a random non-leader ally and heals 1 HP. So as long as I'm hurt, I deal 2 damage and then I heal. So I would want to just keep hurting myself. Every minute, every neutral cube creates copies of itself to the east and west. That's actually kind of cool. Flat world. All 3 of these are kind of cool, but this one sounds insanely good in theory. In practice, this game breaks my brain and I have no idea. It was asked why I go to these red fights so much. Because the curse battles give you 10 more gold and a consumable, which I never use the consumable. Curse of Frozen Fingers. After an ally moves, it becomes frozen for a second. In my mind, especially when you're at low difficulty, it just kind of makes sense to take the red battles if you feel like you're going to win anyways. Frozen for a second. I don't know if that bugs me. After an ally takes damage, it moves forward. Again, I don't know if that bugs me. Curse of Dragons. Start of battle. Each enemy leader adds a random dragon egg to their hand. If I can kill the dragon egg, that doesn't matter. After an enemy is created, it gains lifesteal. That's a little bit rough. I think I'm going to plan on going to the bottom. We'll see. Kind of depends what these are. Tinkering, we kind of know. Charging gun. Energy generation. This gains 12 energy every minute, 5 times per second. Use energy to create a bullet in front. Treadmill. I don't particularly like treadmill, but that's mostly because I don't understand it. Plant Warrior. And I just don't think it's that good, probably. It costs 25 mana. Maybe it's good. Plant Warrior. Charging. Moves forward. Melee. Growth. Okay. Growth 6 is pretty good. 45 cost. That's not bad. Thorn Hedge I like. Thorn Hedge is good. Blue Moss. Every 30 seconds, create blue moss to the west and the east of this and generate 1 mana. Every second, if there's a cube above this, take 1 damage. This takes 1 damage. Every second. So this does not like things climbing over it. But it heals a little bit too. I like blue moss. Except, it would take a while for this to get back that 40 energy cost. Still, I like it. So the initial problem I see is that I do not do all that much damage. After you place a non-capacitor ally, also add a capacitor upgrade to your hand, which improve energy regeneration and add 10 energy. That sounds really good. After this is created, add an allied copy of the non-neutral cube below to your hand, except it's an upgrade, which makes it combine with cubes below it. Capacitor upgrade. Okay. Except it's an upgrade. That sounds amazing with blue moss, potentially. Doesn't it? It seems like it would. This is a grinding gun. Okay, we're gonna put this down. We're gonna put it all the way back here. So now, I did get the capacitor. I can place that right here, right? Oh, I should put a capacitor on the leader. That's super important. Oh, the upgrade. Because of Tinker. I didn't even use Tinkering. The upgrade just costs a lot. Energy generation. Did I not understand this? And add 10 energy. I did not understand this. Now I understand it. I was thinking mana, not energy. Thorn Hedge. Okay, that's fine. The first battle is kind of easy-ish. Why is there a sand portal? We have don't available to us. Listen, you can outfight this. Totally. Do it? Oh, great, but you create a small warrior slime. It's okay, we can fight that. We've proven it. We're good. Tinkering with you. Cost 48 mana. Why does your mana cost 48? I'm just thinking... Blue moss having growth on it would be pretty cool. Or this having blue moss on it would be pretty cool. This could be a thing. That doesn't make much sense with blue moss. I think the main thing I want is to get more of these somehow. I'm pretty sure I'm putting down blue moss next. Somehow that sand is not messing me up too bad. Probably because I don't understand what sand does, because I haven't really read it. It dies after 10 minutes. Oh, suddenly I have a lot of mana. You have 20 energy. Why did I just get a lot of mana? Who knows? Who knows? Okay, I'm gonna put this down. We do get a capacitor. The energy... Oh, I could put the energy on a charging gun. Can you double put energy on a charging gun? I doubt it, but maybe? I do still have one more use. Must be placed after this is created. Just skimming this. Exile this cube. It doesn't say you can't use it more than once. I don't think it does. Oh god, I could put this inside of itself too. In like crazy ways using tinkering. But that would just make it use the energy too quickly. Yeah, forget that. The one that I want is this. I do still want to put down capacitor, I think, on it again. See if it works. This gains 32 energy every minute. Oh god. Do these hurt allies? Non-ally. Okay. How are we doing over here? Pretty good because we have so much growth. I would get more growth if I combine... Oh no, this would get regen, not growth. Okay, we can do this. I can totally do this. Bonfire. Every 2 seconds, apply 13 poison to this and add a free spark cube to your hand. Swap attack pad. When there is a neutral cube below, deal 20 damage to it. Then, so this burrows, yeah. After an ally damages an enemy, swap it with the position above this. What? After an ally damages an enemy, swap it. It being the enemy or the ally? With the position above this. Huh. I would assume it's the ally. But it could be the enemy. Reality weirding. After this is created, exile all other non-leader cubes, then replaces all those cubes with random cubes which have the same mana cost. The replacement cubes have the same faction as the original cube. That sounds kind of fun. These are all so expensive. Tempted to reroll, but that would be all my money. I should reroll. Distant inspiration. Tinkering can be placed anywhere. Wait. After this is created, add an allied copy of a non-neutral cube, so then I could copy enemies. Ooh, on their side of the map. After an ally damages an enemy, 30% chance to set it on fire. Don't care about that. Avalanches. Every 3 minutes, your starting leader creates neutral snow at the top of the world above every enemy. It's kind of cool, but this is the one that I want. Tinker everywhere. Let's go do this. So now, we'll get slowed down a bit. It's kind of bad, kind of good. Mostly bad, but kind of good. Okay, they have a healing laser. They have an oblivion shard. They have a gumball machine. And they have a growing worm. Got it. And oblivion shard with something with growth. And having like regen. It is kind of interesting. It is kind of interesting. This thing costs 45. I think I could get the charging gun down right away because of my crazy energy thing. Let's do that. I like it. Big gun. Plus now I can put... Why are we slowing down time? Oh god. Oh god. That makes perfect sense. Bullets are so bad with frozen fingers. Okay, that's cool. So, putting capacitors on this. I mean, it's kind of a thing, but they're just going to be blocked when I try to shoot out. It'll still get to place more bullets than it would currently. Okay. I have learned things. What are you? Container cascade. Okay. Mistakes were made. yet again, as usual. So the ones below this would end up dying multiple times. I think moss is weird. Okay. I want to tinker with the moss. Is that what I want? I want to get this down. Plant warrior. Thorn hedge. Look at that. Now we get to put out 5 bullets instead of 3. There is a growing worm. Growing worm is interesting. Retaliate. I don't really want that thing to go like crazy on me. Could I kill it with the charging gun? I could. I think that's what I'm doing. It's not the best way to kill it, but it'll work. It did not work. Right, my stuff freezes, which kind of messes with... Okay, everything got damaged. My mana is currently full. Okay, I want this warrior. I don't really want it right there. Oh well. That's what we got. I want to copy this plant. Blue moss, uses 1. I would like to put that. Must be placed above. We could just have double blue. No, we're going to put it onto you. Now you have growth, you have regen. You generate mana and you duplicate yourself in weird ways, except that it just died. Along with both my guns. And they created another head. Okay, small problems. I am running this pretty quick. I could copy an enemy. Oh, wait a second. I have to think. We could copy this. 70 mana, it's so expensive. I was gonna say, I could put this into blue moss. Would that really help? Yeah, it would. Wouldn't it? Feels like it would. I don't know how to kill this thing yet. If I put retaliate, these only cost 2 mana. Wait a second. Just trying to think, I should have put this onto blue moss before it spread. What have I done? That did not work well enough. So this costs 15. My mana's back up. Hey, we killed it. Okay, that's all that I really wanted. Now, oh right, my mana goes negative. You're coming. I think that's okay. The blue moss will extend. Wait. Oh, it doesn't copy this stuff. Pre-upgrade. Huh. I thought that they were all gonna get the retaliate. It makes sense that they wouldn't. Okay. I have to... I should be able to figure this out. I should totally be able to figure this out. Blue moss with thorn hedge would be cool. No, because again, it doesn't copy it. Huh. I don't have a good answer to this. Energy generation doesn't do anything for me. I should put retaliate into this. Oh no, because if I put stuff into this, it puts me at negative energy forever. I remember that now. Forever. So I should just be trying to create a super plant warrior of some kind. Super plant warrior of healing laser? That doesn't make sense. Ooh, but I could put healing laser into blue moss. Does that make sense? Container? That doesn't make sense. Fire generator. None of these really make sense to me. That thing has retaliate, so it'll mess up this plant warrior. Plant warrior getting energy does nothing for me. Huh. I should be able to copy something that does craziness for me. I could keep this healed. Keeping this healed kind of makes sense. How much does this cost? 30. How much does this cost? 40. It's so expensive. Oh. And the healing bolts will get frozen in weird ways. Luckily, I have a lot of growth because, wow, that hurt. I wish I could get a healing laser behind this. To do that, I would have to move this somehow. I can't do it. My champion died. This growing worm is here. How are there random sparks? Because you placed random sparks. I could copy a spark. Does that help? This dies after 5 seconds. No, that does not help. I could copy. I think I do want a thorn hedge. Road regen. Okay, let's look at this. It has regen. Creates thorn leaves above every 10 seconds. Thorn leaves have tons of regen. They're pretty cheap. I could put that regen onto a plant warrior and that would actually help. And the plant warrior would get stuck, which is kind of good because until these get broken, the plant warrior is just going to sit here and gain growth. I could put a plant warrior onto itself. That would help a little bit. What does this one do? Charging melee. And it would put worm pieces behind it. Huh. Okay, for 10 mana, we get regen. This is gonna put me into the negatives, but this thing becomes a massive unit with that kind of. 55. I could put more regen onto it, or I could put more growth onto it. More growth onto it kind of makes sense to me. They're healing me. Thank you. Wait, they are healing me. Yes, that was a whole bunch of sparks, but now they're healing. Okay, good. They put a worm down here. You're going to grow. I do think I want the more growth. What about this? No, that would just be bad. What about thorn hedge? Every 10 seconds, create a thorn leaves above. I could do that. This dies after 2 minutes. That's bad. Healing laser doesn't help. I could put oblivion shards. How are you doing? You're not doing great. I do like those lasers healing me. That's pretty nice. Okay, my mana is full. You need something. What happens if I copy it for 55? One use. I could put this onto my leader, who already has growth 7. I'd be at negative mana forever, but then my leader would charge forward. We don't need to do that. Okay, I already have 55 mana. I could tinker again with Thorn Hedge. Do I want that? Thorn Leaves Above. Sounds kind of good. Wait, but you would burrow. Won't be attacked by melee attacks from above. Oh wait, that's actually good. Okay, let's put this one on here first. So now you're a monster. You are a monster. 110 mana cost. Oh god. Putting this thing for 20 mana is going to send me way into the negative. But again, this thing is a monster. Look at it. 30 regen. How are you? You're fine. Okay, I thought that it had put a bush in front of it for some reason, which wouldn't even make sense. Once we get to 20 mana, which we've done... Wait, can't I place this? No, because it's on the wrong side of the map. And I can't combine that. Okay. Okay, never mind. What are you? Pandora's box. We don't need that. Good job, healers. Right, my mana is full. Mana is full. I do have a growing worm. Huh. What if I just put down a blue moss and gave it growing worm? How are these doing? I don't think that's good, but what else am I doing? Let's try it. Growing worm. Because it's going to kill all these other blue mosses. Oh, and it doesn't create the blue moss behind and in front of it because it's putting down the other thing. Our super plant totally worked. That thing was insane. Okay, good to know. Efficient construction center. After you place a cube, if it costs 2 or more mana, refund 1 of that cost. 1 of that cost for 50 mana? Okay. Every 10 seconds, create an arcing mortar projectile above this. That one sounds helpful, but I don't... Ooh, if I could put this... After you place a cube. If I put this into the blue moss... No, because it doesn't duplicate with the effect. Retribution Wall. Retaliate. After this takes damage by a non-ally... Deal 1 damage back. After this takes damage, heal another random damage ally for 1 HP. That sounds kind of good because I could put this into my super unit. And it only costs 30. And it comes with Retaliate. I think that's the one that I want. Certainty Destabilizer. Consumable. Permanently reduce the cost of re-rolling by 10. Yes. Bam. We have drank it. Consumed it. We have consumed it. Onwards to battle. This thing fits. Good. So what did we learn? They have an anthill. I could copy that anthill. Orange ant. Retribution wall. Could get regen. That would be good. Do I just put down the thorn hedge to start? Regen 5. I kind of like the idea. Okay, and I want to copy that. No, I copied it before it burrowed. Huh. That was a little bit questionable. Now that it is burrowed, I want to copy it again. This one is burrowed. That's the one that I want to put on the plant warrior. So that if ants try to climb over it, they can't do anything. Fire shield. Okay. I could copy fire shield. Huh. Copying fire shield sounds kind of cool. How much did you cost? 15. You're pretty cheap. You are pretty cheap. So this thing, I do want it to get regen. It's going to get regen. I could get even more regen if I copy this. Alright, I definitely want to place this. Place this one costs 20. I could copy itself. If I copy itself, it gets more growth, which is very appealing. Leader also has growth. Capacitor. I don't really care about capacitor at all. Unless I'm going to put down a gun, which maybe I should. I could put down a gun with growth. Do I care about growth? Growth and charging and melee. It could be an insane gun. Retaliate. Ooh, I do want retaliate. I want retaliate and I want that regen. I want all of the things. So right now, you get retaliate and regen. Cost 55 mana. Burrowed will be nice. What is this? Eldritch Knot. Growth 2, gain 1 extra HP 2 times per minute. After this dies, a random allied leader loses max HP. Oh no, never mind. That sounds bad. Ooh, after a cube is created above, it gains extra HP equal to the HP of this. Wait, and this could create bushes above it. Thorn hedges. It's not really necessary, but kind of interesting. A little bit. Okay, my mana is negative. Let's speed things up. I should get blue moss down, probably. Blue moss with growth would be good, but it won't transfer the growth. Retribution wall. Let's just put this down. Let's assume that's good. No, it's not good if it spreads like that. Here, I'm gonna put you down. The retaliate should... I don't know how that works with sparks. Should be weird. Should be weird. I can copy this one. That one's pretty wild. Costs 55 mana. I could put that into a retribution wall. Yeah, that's so much good stuff. I could just put it onto this, and this thing becomes crazy. That thing's stuck anyway. What have I done? It burrowed. 2 times burrowed. Yeah, but if anything tries to go through the ground right here. Okay, questionable things are happening. I would like to put a thorn hedge. I could put... burrowed. For right now, I'm going to put that there. Thorn hedge. Thorn leaves. I should give this thorn hedge. This is fine. Unless they send a spark out to hit this. Thorn leaves, plant warrior, retribution wall, earth. Okay. should get rid of this burrowing. Should I? This one already costs 95 mana. If anything, I feel like I should just copy you. Cool. That's my game-winning one. What just happened? We just got destroyed. We just got destroyed. This costs 55. I have 67. I'm gonna put Thornhedge here. Okay. That's lower down than I would like, though. Okay. I'm gonna put that there. I'm gonna put this here. It goes down again. 2 times burrowed. All I want is to protect you. Let me protect you, Thornhedge. That's not good enough protection. Regen of 4. Okay, I could just copy this. Wait, how does that help? Could put that onto my champion, but that doesn't really help. That's not good enough. I'm gonna put this down and then copy that. And then we need 30 mana. What happened to my champion? Oh, it's over here. My real champion. That's fine. Okay, I was just about to put this down. Upgrade Brain. Every minute, copy a random cube from the library which isn't already in your hand. Give it a random bonus and add it to your hand 3 times. Listen, that sounds really good. It does. But if we considered this one, projectile 8, before this glides with a non-ally, this dies and deals 8 damage to it. Poisonous, flying, charging. What about crabs? After this kills an enemy, 50% chance to create a copy of this in the enemy's place. I think that's what I want. I think we want super crabs. Curse of Courage. If I take damage, I move forward. Okay, so now we want this effect onto a super thing of some kind. You do damage to everything. I think first thing I'm going to do is put down a charging gun. I no longer have the freeze thing. They have a rat. A rat. Do I ever just put down a thorn bush first? No. Oh, right. I was going to put down the thorn. I screwed up. But look at how worth it was. We'll get the thorn bush. It'll happen. Don't worry about that. Don't you worry. But will I lose the gun? I could get a crab down. 5 HP. 3 seconds, deal 2 damage. Growth. 2 seconds, deal 2 damage. I think I win. It only costs 10 mana. Let's get it. Oh, we do not win. Okay, we win. There's a tar pit here. If I place this, this gun gets to go crazy. Let's go crazy. I know it brings me into the negatives. Place it again. 31 mana. My crabs are over here. Look at that. The gun went wild. Okay, cool. Shapeshifter's Carnival. After another ally with a different name is placed for each non-leader ally not named like this, 1% chance to exile it and create a copy of the just placed cube in its place. What? That's too many words. My brain cannot handle that many. Climbing. Do I want to be able to climb? And this one's fairly cheap. Flash creation. After another ally is created, accelerated by 1 second. Huh. I'm thinking. That doesn't seem that valuable, but maybe it is. I think I'm going to take the knight, but I don't even know if I add them. We'll see. Consumable. Only works in battle. All enemies are frozen for 40 seconds and slowed by 20% forever. We want to use that in a tough battle. Tiny growth container. Every minute, a random ally which doesn't have growth gains growth 3. That sounds amazing. Every 2 minutes, every ally gains 1 temporary strength for 30 seconds. Don't care. I guess it's every ally, and it's for 30 seconds, but still. Unless there's a way to get that temporary strength permanently, but I doubt it. Bullet recycling. After an ally dies, it creates a bullet in front of itself. If there's space. Bullets, nah. This is the one that I want. The bullet thing. Huh. Would bullets create bullets? Maybe. I needed to read that more carefully. So far, this one sucks, but I haven't actually used it, so who knows. Oh, treadmill sucks. This thing, possibility egg. This confuses me. Every 5 seconds. So I do want to kill this thing. Pretty positive. Anthill. I kind of want to copy the anthill. Create a brown ant. It only costs 30 mana. Create a brown ant. I could put that into a super crab. Super crab is fairly cheap. Super crab. I want the super crab to have growth. This can't climb. I think I'm going to put a gun right here. Why can I not put a gun? What do we have? Boss scaling. Every minute, the enemy generate 3 mana, 3 max mana. Okay, let's place this gun right here. Cool. Now, Plant Warrior. I think I want a Replicrab with Plant Warrior on it. Oh no! Get out of here! It's so expensive, but I could shoot it right now. 7 HP. Let's shoot it right now. No! It moved forward on me. It messed up my day. Bad! Bad strange crawler. I should have just put down the thorn bush. Mistakes were made. Okay. And there's little ants coming. The thorn bush counters them pretty hard. Alright, thorn bush. You get to go right here. God, that thing destroys me. Okay. We should be good now for a little bit. Very little bit. Retaliate. Regen and growth. Right, I get free growth. It's so good. How often do I get free growth? Is it every minute? I think it is. Replicrab. I do want a Replicrab that's going to get free growth. So before 2 minutes, I want to have placed that. Crap. Crap, crap, crap. I'm thinking. I need to place this back down. Really, I need more of them. I needed to grow the bush so that I can copy the bush and put it onto this. I might get overwhelmed here. Crap. It won't get attacked from below. Okay. We copy the bush, put it onto one of these. Whichever one gets growth. Right? Regen, retaliate. This already has regen of 20. And it already has retaliate. Oh, that's because it's thorn leaves, thorn hedge. Thorn hedge. Okay, so this is what I wanted, and it's already got it. Crab. Wait a second. If I put crab onto here too, that would be crazy, right? I feel like it would. Crab is cheap. Let's just get a crab. Wait, I want to copy the crab. Okay, we got a crab. So I want to put crab onto this thing, which costs 30 mana. So now when it gets kills, and it already has growth on it. Only growth 3, but still growth. Oh, but it won't get kills because the bush is what gets kills. Still, it has regen 20. It's good. Huh. It's not good enough. It's something. It is something. It did get a kill, so it placed another of itself, and they're gonna slowly get more with growth. Oh god, and now they're moving because when I take damage, I move? Is that what's going on? Or are they just moving because they have charging? They're moving because they have charging because they're crabs. They're so good. They're so, so good. Okay. I would like them to be even better. I have 65 mana. How would I make them even better? I could give them more retaliate. I want them to have more regen. They already have a ton. This one has the most HP. Wait, what if I just copied everything off of? You cost 40 mana. Okay. My mana did overfill, which is not good, but this is wild. 90 mana cost, regen 55. What the hell is going on? 160 mana cost. They're becoming better somehow. I don't fully understand what is happening. What's new? If I just put more crabs onto these, they would burn through my mana, but who cares? Wouldn't they copy more times somehow? So now, after 3 times after this kills an enemy, 50% chance to create a copy of this in the enemy's place. That won't really work because the spot would be blocked, but it's a higher chance, and it just burned through my mana, which is good. And look at all the heals we're getting. We're doing just fine. Replicator is crazy. How are we doing? 72 HP. We have a 128x charging, 128x melee, 128x everything. We had 384 growth. This thing had 2,667 HP. It had 2,500 regen. Yeah, I don't fully understand what was happening there, but I'm happy. Crazed Alchemist. Every 30 seconds, if the cube below is an ally, exile it and create a random cube with equal cost in its place, except it has 2 extra HP. That's a weird one. Chaos Anthill. Ants infected by chaos, held by their allegiance, at least for long enough to die. It creates a rainbow ant. Dies after a minute, climbing, attacks fast. Get rid of that. Ice Moil. After this is created, every cube in the enemy's hand gains frozen for 10 seconds. Costs 100 mana. I like that this one's pretty cheap. Okay, let's go over here. We have 200 money. I kind of just want the deck size, but let's read what these are. All events also have a all of the above option. That could be cool. The Resilient. After an ally is created, it gains 3 extra HP. I'm confused. Is this a perk? Or is this a consumable? I guess it's a consumable. After an ally is created, it gains 3 extra HP. That sounds potentially really good with those replicrabs. After you reroll, also add a random cube to your inventory. After you reroll, a random cube. Let's look what that is. It won't show me what that is. I don't know what a random cube is. Oh, a random cube. Got it. Like a block. Engineer plant. After an ally is created but not placed, 20% chance for it to become an upgrade, except it doesn't consume. I still don't understand what that means. Start of each battle and every 5 minutes, add 1 growth to a random cube with infinite uses in your hand. That's less good because I got a different thing that gives 3 if they don't have growth, but it's still pretty good. That is pretty good. I could take multiple of these. After a non-leader ally takes damage, it becomes frozen for 1 second. Start of each battle, cubes in your hand gain burning. Master of Efficiency, Kublath. After this is created, the first cube in your hand without efficiency, which costs more than 5 mana, gains efficiency 5. After this is created, cubes with the same name in your hand cost 1 less. Minimum 5. Stability Grid. After another ally is created, if it's damaged, heal for 1 HP. Otherwise, grant it 1 max HP. This is so much stuff. I do have cheaper rerolls. We could get random cubes, which sounds kind of fun. All of the above. I'm going to take that one. And I'm going to take this one. Cool. I want deck size, kind of. No, that's fine. We're good. We could trash perks. Get rid of perks, not curses. Leave. Onwards. All right. Next time, we are going to continue onwards. For now, that does it for this episode. Thanks for watching.